Guys, welcome to our Latin show one more time out of Colombia. I'm very, very happy to welcome you tonight here. My name is Maria. I'm your host for tonight and also the manager of the Colombian offices here. And yeah, I'm really looking forward that we have a Latin show again. I mean, it was basically 2 months that we haven't reported anything because we were really, really, really busy here. And
Welcome to
and we
our
still
Latin
are. So this is
show.
good.
One
We
more
are. I
time
mean, we
out
all
of
are
Colombia.
kind of
I'm very, very
tired
happy.
of the pandemic, and so yeah, we're very happy that lots of you guys are right now traveling, going on dates, meetings, and that is very, very nice to see and to hear. And yeah, nice couples are coming up. So this is good news. And I think you guys, you already saw a little bit of our starting footage, and you're going to see a little bit more because we have the exclusive material of our tours from Barranquilla and Cartagena. We did like 2 weeks ago, just really, really fresh material. And before I'm going to start about talking about the tours, how it was, how is everything, how the COVID situation is, how we're doing, I would like to invite you guys because I'm very honored to be invited to the Great Love Debate in Florida on the 17th of March. I will be with Brian Howie there, and it will be really, 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 really yeah, really cool because it's a real honor to be there. And it will be, if you haven't heard about the Great Love Debate, what it is, it's basically an interactive show where Brian invites a couple of experts in love, relationships, and matchmakers on a debate on a panel, and it's basically an interactive show with the crowd, with the people who come to watch the show, and it's very, very funny. He does it in a very interactive way, and it's just very spontaneous because it's not scripted and everything is just out of what everybody puts in. So yeah, I'm excited to be there in West Palm Beach and in Tampa on the 17th of March and also on the 21st of March. And the great thing as well is that we're going to have a meet and greet after the Great Love Debate. So that takes usually 1-2 hours as well. And yeah, guys, I will be there and I would love to meet you in person. I know some of you are reaching out via mail or via call, and I have not had the chance to meet you in person because you just not made it yet to Colombia. So this will be an opportunity that I will be in the US and we can meet. And yeah, I would love to see you and ask and reply all your questions. Talking about questions, this is a live show and we do this for you. So please, we have the live webcast so that you can start putting those questions in you have for me tonight. Can be any questions related to tours, to dating, to the COVID test, what you need right now to enter the country, like everything what you don't know or what you would like to know. That's why I'm here. That's why I would love to answer all your questions. So please, the more you ask, the better. Feel free and just type your questions in, and in a couple of minutes, I'm going to start replying to those. So, what is our program for tonight? I'm very excited. As I said, we're going to talk about our tours we were able to do. I'm so happy that we were able to do it because you know that right now with the pandemic, the restrictions in Colombia, it's kind of sometimes everything can change in one day, and then everything is different, and everything we planned and had planned we have to move. And so I'm really excited that we were able to do our tours, or part of our tours. We were not able to do them all, but I will talk a little bit more about that just in a second. And then we also have a new featured girl. I don't know if you're all familiar with that. If not, ask me what is the featured girl. That's why we do this, so that I can explain you how it actually works so that you can take a lot of advantage of it, because it's a really cool feature. And yeah, her name is Hilda, and so we're going to see a little interview I did with her, and I will tell you what you can do so that you can reach out to her and meet Hilda, because she's really motivated to find the love of her life. And and so yeah, we talk a little bit about that. You guys, as I said, please ask all the questions you would like to ask. Um, yeah, and then we talk a little bit about the dating process in general, and as well if you need some tips about dating. So let's talk a little bit about our tours. Oh, wow. I'm seeing the first questions are coming in. Guys, you are great. Thank you so much. Robert is saying hi. Let me see. Let me put this a little bit here. Robert is saying hi. Hi, Robert. Nice that you are here. Sly is here. Hi, Sly. Nice that you are here again. Thanks for the new footage. Yeah, we are very excited that we have it. I know that you guys were waiting for that because yeah, last year it was basically a very sad year. And speaking in terms of tours, we were not able to do them. So yeah, I know that you guys are looking forward to them, and we were looking forward to them. The girls were looking forward to them. So yeah, the guy in the cool hat. This is one of our clients, Sly. He was there, and yeah, he had really cool outfits every day, and he was very. Yeah, he was dressed very Caribbean like. He was perfect in Barranquilla and Cartagena. And Double is saying hi from Double Dois, five from Double Dois in Canada. Yes, new footage is coming in. Yes. So we are excited. Um, and so yeah, the future gatherings about the socials, I will get back to that in a second so that you know when will be the future tours coming up. But let's talk a little bit about our last tours and what happened so far. So since the last Latin show, we were planning to do our Medellin tour, and actually the Medellin tour was about to happen. And we had a triple tour, just for you guys who didn't know. We had a triple tour: first week Medellin, second week Cartagena, third week Barranquilla. Sorry, the other way around. First Medellin, then Barranquilla, then Cartagena. And so we were planning that for a long time. We were looking forward to those tours. And the Medellin tour, we had a lot of you guys signing up, and it would have been an amazing tour. And we had everything organized. We had the socials organized. We had the girls invited. We had like all the girls, like we were calling, inviting. And yeah, we were looking so forward to do it. But the problem was that the government, like you know, that right now in Colombia, it depends on the city. Every city can decide what they want to do in terms of the COVID restrictions. And the problem at that point was that Medellin had 4 weekends straight since Christmas, New Year's, and the first 2 weeks of January. The first 4 or 5 weekends were basically in lockdown. So from Friday evening on until Sunday evening, Monday morning. And also they had restrictions at nighttime, sometimes at 8 o'clock, sometimes at 10 o'clock. And so at that point and the problem was that the government put, like the mayor of Medellin, it was 1 week before the social, and Friday morning, the week before the social, on Friday morning, he put a restriction in for that same weekend, that's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So we said, what if he puts another restriction in next week on Friday, and we have a social on Friday evening? What should we do? Then nobody can go out. So we canceled it, let's say, because we didn't want you guys to be coming. And then if there's a restriction from your 7 days, you are coming 4 days, you have to sit in a hotel and you cannot go anywhere, or you have an evening restriction. So we were not sure that this is going to happen. And so we decided it's better that we cancel it, because we had 4 weekends straight in a row, and we didn't want to make you guys have that problem then. In the end, it didn't happen. We could have done the tour, but you never know. We wouldn't have known until the last day, really, because it can happen anytime. And then not inviting, like then we had already the girls invited. We had to call them and had to cancel them all. But it was better that we did it with time ahead than on the same day, because on the same day that would have been very sad, because the girls go to the hairdresser, they buy dresses, they get dressed up, they make a lot of effort so that they look beautiful for you. And so if we cancel everything last minute, this would have been not really good. And so yeah, that's why we decided to do so. The good thing is a lot of you guys were able to arrange the travel plans. Some of you still came to Medellin. Some of you still came and went to Cartagena and Barranquilla. The guys who went to Medellin, they didn't do the full tour, like the tour, but they did the Latin Club, the individual tour. I talked about that in one of the last shows. The Latin Club is a very nice program, which you can do any time of the year. It's a 7-day, 10-day, or 14-day program where you have 20 dates included in the price. You have 50 minutes of translation initially included, and you have the airport pickup included. So it's a very nice program. It's very affordable. The hotel is not included. You have to pay the hotel for yourself, and you have to pay the flight for yourself, but it is a very nice program. And so lots of you guys were doing that, and yeah, some went to Cartagena, some went to Barranquilla. That was really cool too, because yeah, a lot of you guys were flexible and said I anyway wanted to go out, and I don't care. So that was great. And then yeah, we had the Barranquilla tour. That was very, very nice, and like the whole organizational part was very intense in general with the tours, because we have to do the restrictions, we have to do what the government tells us, of course, and so we have to see how many people we can have in one room. So the hotel let us have maximum 50 people in one room. We could have had a second room if we needed to, but we were fine with one room. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. The girls were very beautiful. The girls were really grateful, because in Barranquilla we hadn't had a social also for 2 years now. No, last year we had one. I'm very sorry. It was the last one before the pandemic. But still, it was a year, and the girls were happy, and they were really pretty and well dressed. And you see that we were with face masks most of the time, except maybe for the dancing and the games and a little bit. But most of the time we were wearing face masks. We measured the temperature. We disinfected our hands. We tried to do social distancing as much as we could. And so, yeah, it was really a lot of fun, and the girls were really excited to come. We did a city tour in Barranquilla as well, which was nice. And on Sunday, that was really beautiful. We did a boat tour. So this is a kind of quite old boat, and it's nice to bring a date. And then the guys brought a date, and on this old boat, we drive over the river, the Magdalena River. This is the biggest river in Colombia. It's huge, and it has Barranquilla has new bridges, and so you drive on the river, on the skyline of Barranquilla. We have the sunset there. It was really beautiful, and then the new bridge, and you go back. And they always put a lot of music in, so the people start dancing, and it's a nice atmosphere on that boat. And yeah, then we had more dates and more dates and more dates and more dates, and then we went directly to Cartagena. Cartagena was a lot of fun too. The girls were were very excited, and they were like really outgoing. And yeah, how the Cartagena girls are, they're a lot of fun, like just having a good time. And that social we did, the Barranquilla, we did in a salon of a hotel. And that second social we did in one of the penthouses with a really nice terrace, amazing view. It's one of the penthouses of the company. So if you want to rent this, please reach out to us as well. If you see it in the pictures, the terrace and everything, it's a very beautiful penthouse. And yeah, it's available for rent while you come, if you don't want to stay in a hotel. Just that on the side note. But yeah, the social was really nice. It is a very intimate atmosphere there, because we're kind of private and kind of top of Cartagena, like on the 24th floor with amazing view. And so yeah, the girls really enjoyed that, because it was a private, intimate atmosphere. Everybody danced. You would say it's a small social, a few people, and pandemic, but everybody danced. The same in Barranquilla, because we had the client saying, "Hey, I would love to dance. Can we do it?" And said, "We're going to try. We're going to see what the girls want." I'm always suggesting, and I'm always trying that everybody has a great time, but it depends what everybody wants. And the girls wanted it, and everybody was dancing, and everybody was having a lot of fun. I think for being in a pandemic, it was spectacular. Really, we had a great time. I think on the Friday one, we started around 5 p.m., 6 p.m., and we ended at 1 a.m. in the morning. So nobody wanted to leave. Everybody was dancing and drinking. So it was a huge success. I think it was really nice. And Saturday was also really nice. Then we did the city tour in Cartagena as well. Sunday we went on the islands. On one of the islands, it was beautiful as well. We had a great time. You see this probably in the footage right now. Usually we have the islands in Cartagena. If you haven't seen them, you can Google them. If you put Rosario Islands, yeah, they are white beaches, turquoise water, Caribbean, really, really, really Caribbean water and feeling. So the perfect time to take a date with you and spend like 8 hours on this beautiful island. It's just a romantic getaway, and it works usually very, very well. And yeah, so it was a lot of fun, and the girls were happy. The guys are in communication. We are seeing what couples are kind of getting to know each other. It's still very in the beginning, that usually when you go on the tour, dates, and then you make a lot of connections, and then you repeat the dates, and maybe you have a connection with that special one, but still with that special one, you usually keep in touch when you leave, right? And then usually the best thing, what I would recommend is when you plan a tour, maybe just as a tip on the side, if you plan a tour, plan to come back, right? Just don't plan just the travel of your travel dates. If you know that you come in April, for example, to the Medellin tour, plan maybe your next trip already for August, right? So that you have 3-4 months maximum, if possible. I know not for everybody it's possible because obviously you have jobs and you have to have your vacations and all that. But for the guys, for the ones who isn't possible, I recommend you come as soon back as possible. 2-3 months is the ideal time. And that time you can keep communication via WhatsApp, because you know that you can, after you meet the girls, you keep in touch with them, you get their phone numbers after you met them privately, and then in private introduction or on the tour. And so you keep in touch, and then usually, as I said, 2-3 months, and then you see if the connection is still the same like you had when you came first time, and then you usually go back. That's the recommendation, and then you stay another week with that person, right? Or 5 days or 3 days or what you have, but to deepen the relationship and to get really to start your relationship with that person. Because sometimes it's you start right away a relationship and it's clear from both sides, but sometimes just be getting to know each other and then we really start the relationship. But this is completely up to you, of course, but just from my experience, how it usually goes. And so, yeah, that part, that was from the tours. I don't know if you have any questions, guys, from the tours. I see that you are sending some questions in. How much is the program? I think you are asking about the Latin Club program. This is a good thing to know because, as I said, you can do this any time of the year, as well as our individual dates. You can do this all year long. You can just hop on the plane tomorrow. Colombia's open. Hop on the plane tomorrow. Let us know, maybe. But if not, you can also come spontaneously. But if you let us know, great, and say, I would like to meet this, and this ID, and then we know it and we set it up. And so, so that just, you know. So the price for the Latin Club is 995. We changed the prices, so I hope I'm telling you the right prices, but we have them on the website. I think it's 995 for the 7-day one, 1,195 for the 10-day one, and 1,395 for the 14-day one. I hope I give you the right numbers right now, but on the loveme.com website it's as well. If not, you just reach out to us to front desk at lovememail.com, and then we can give you all the information as well. Yes, our office is in Poblado. Chris is asking, Poblado is a neighborhood in Medellin, and our office is in the Poblado neighborhood. Exactly. It's right in front of Domino's Pizza and Calle 10, street number 10, on the second floor of Buñuelos 10. I don't know if that helps you now, but if you need the address, please also reach out to front desk at lovememail.com, and then we can send you the address, no problem. Reach out to us, to Phoenix, anytime, call us, and then we can help you. And the tours, do they include the hotel? Yes, the tours include the hotel. It's a 4-star hotel in every city. It's a usually very nice, very beautiful hotels. You have breakfast included. Most of the hotels have a gym, nice rooms, of course, with air conditioning, and yeah, generally they're very comfortable. I like them. I like all of our of our hotels on the group server, from the group tours are very nice. Hey Del, hi Maria, this is Del. Hey Del, it's so nice that you are here with us again. From Phoenix, Arizona. Yeah, refreshing to see the new footage from the socials. Yes, I can imagine. You guys have seen a lot of those old tables now, so we're getting new ones. And I heard that the Costa Rica tour is sold out already, so we're going to get more footage from that. And keep that in mind, guys, for the April tour in Medellin, because we have a lot of demand right now. There are a lot of guys riding, a lot of people asking, because we haven't had a tour, because we had to cancel the January one, unfortunately. So we have a lot of guys riding, and please sign up as soon as possible, because the spaces are limited, and we have to limit them because we're still in pandemic. And so, I am pretty sure that tour will also be sold out. So make sure that you reserve your spot. And so yeah, what else do we have? We have already quite questions here. This is really nice. Eric Lee. Hi, Eric. How you doing? Eric is asking, the Barranquilla office is very good. Yay, that is, thank you very much for the feedback. They remembered me when I showed up on a random visit. Hey, that is really nice. Yeah, Ginella, I know you guys saw Ginella in the last Latin shows we did. She's not with me tonight, but in the next show, I think we're going to be together, all our managers again. They remembered me when I showed up on a random visit. They knew my name when I came to the office after more than 1 year. Oh, Eric, that is really nice. Yeah, we usually have a very close contact to our clients, the ones we are working with, where I mean, you know that this is a personal matchmaking, and so we get very close to you guys, and we become often very good friends. Um, so let's see. Ron, hi Ron, it's Maria. So glad you're hosting this evening video cast. Thank you, Ron. Thank you. I'm very excited too. Yeah, I haven't been in the show for 2 months because we were so busy with all those tours. We have a lot of VIPs, Elite Club clients. I'm very happy about that. Remember the last show, I talked a little bit about the Elite program. You can also ask me about that again. It's a VIP program we're running right now, which includes 2 months of matchmaking, where we do 2 months of video calls before you actually go and meet your final top 10. And it's a very intense process. It's very close with me. You work very close with me, and it's very nice. So yeah, so this is why we are pretty busy right now. And as I'm saying, I don't want to complain at all. We are very happy, and yeah, we're really happy that you guys are coming and meeting, and the girls are so happy as well. So this is really cool. We also have video calls, guys. I'm going to talk about that a little bit as well, but but yeah, so let's see what else you're asking here. You're asking a lot today. I'm really, really loving that. I'm only 18 years old, QT is saying. Hi, QT. Thank you for tuning in at the age of 18. And I'm in love with Colombian woman. That's great. QT, if I can give you one tip, all of the guys I have with me, clients who come to the tour, to us, it doesn't have to be on a tour. You can come any time of the year, as I'm saying. Um, but most of the guys who come and who do it, and they tell me, I have been watching the videos for 10 years. I have been watching the videos for 5 years, and I never took a decision. If I would have known that this is really like it is, I really regretted that I didn't come earlier. So don't sit, QT, please, for the next 10 years in front of the screen and never make a decision. If you love Colombian woman, this is the place to go. That's where you have to be, because we have a lot of really nice Colombian women, and not only from Medellin, also from Cartagena, from Barranquilla, and also from other cities, not only from the main office cities. We have women from Bogota. We have really nice new profiles from Bogota, guys. Check those profiles out. Hilda, the featured girl from today, she is from Bogota. But we have also profiles from Cali. We're getting profiles from Santa Marta, from Bucaramanga, and also from all the other cities, Valledupar. And we're going to grow and going to get more. So stay tuned, please, with our new profiles in the next couple of months. And so, yeah, I'm looking forward to that as well. And so QT, please don't hesitate when you have a question, reach out to us. And there are really nice, the tour is really affordable. The Latin tour, the Latin club, as I said, for 7 days with all the introductions included, is very affordable. And the group tours are around 2,395 and include the hotel, unlimited introduction, 2 socials, the city tour, and yeah, all our matchmaking, of course, in the middle. So before I start maybe answering more of your questions, I would say we get into our featured girl. I will tell you a little bit more what is the featured girl, how it works, how you can reach out to her, but just to give you a little introduction. The featured girl is one special girl. Maybe you remember our first show, the first show I did about the featured girl. And our first featured girl was Urani. And Urani was very successful. Urani became a lot of letters because that's the idea of the featured girl, that you guys can reach out for free, right? The first letter is on us. The first letter is for free. So anybody who just watches this tonight, please, I mean, you have nothing to lose. Reach out to Hilda tonight if you like her and see what she replies back, because of course she will not be able to meet all of you, and that's not what we want, because she is looking for her match, and so she probably will not she will tell 95% of you that she's not interested. But I mean, you haven't spent a dollar, you know. So that's the idea. So that a lot of guys, if you reach out to her, so that she can really find a really good partner for her and for you, of course, as well. And she is a really nice and motivated woman. But before we talk about Hilda, I want to get back to Yorani for a second. So Yorani received a lot of letters. You guys reached out. It was very nice. And Yorani actually started a conversation with some, but mostly with one guy. And they started basically from the beginning on. So it is, I think, now 4 months, 5 months, and they are in constant communication since then. They did video calls, they write letters, they send gifts, and it's really cute. And they are planning to meet. And they are planning to meet next month or this month, at the end of this month. So this is why we now have a new featured girl, because Yorani is kind of meeting her future partner, hopefully. I mean, they still have to meet in real life, but everything is going good so far. And so now this is why we have now a new featured girl, Hilda. And as I said, you can reach out to her anytime. So guys, I want to introduce you. I'm going to, after the video, I'm going to show you a little bit how it works with the featured girl, but I want to introduce you to Hilda right now. She, as I said, she's 28 years old. She is from Bogota. She's a very professional woman. She will tell you a little bit about herself right now. She works in real estate and she has traveled to the US. I mean, you listen to for yourself, so I don't want to get this all ahead. But she's really motivated and really, really looking for her special partner. So yeah, this is the video about Hilda. Please enjoy it. Please enjoy our new featured girl, and then I explain you after the video how to reach out to her. And when I asked her what she's looking for in a man, she said really like it is just that he is ambitious, because she's an ambitious woman as well, and she wants to get ahead and all that and hardworking. So I think this is the only thing she would like, to have a man who has goals in his life and is ambitious. And but pretty much everything else, she's very open. Yeah, she has her passions to dance, to travel. I think she speaks some basic English and she understands most of it, because when I did the interview with her, she understood basically what I said. So I have you guys always asking about the languages and the language barrier and all that. I get to that in a second, but let me explain you. So language is generally not a big problem, right? So if both are motivated, then you will get there. Even if your Spanish is not good right now, or her English is not perfect, you will get there. We see this every day. So if both practice and get motivated. And I imagine if she will live in the United States, she will be very motivated to learn that. I will show you 1 second my screen. So what do you do to reach out to Hilda? How do you find her? How does it work with the featured girl? First of all, you have a link below the video where you can just click and you find all the information. But just to explain it a bit to you. So here I think you see now my screen. I'm on the loveme.com website. And here you see the photo of Hilda, and here you see the explanation how it works. Here you see some additional photos of Hilda as well. And here you can see Hilda's profile, view Hilda's profile. So you may click, and then you see her profile. She's from Bogota, as I said. And here you can see her additional photos, and here you see featured girl, start communication for free. So you just click there, and then let's see what happens. Okay, from my side, I think it does not work, but I'm not logged into the website. But you click there, and then you get to write her there. That should usually work. If not, please leave us a comment, and then we fix that in case it doesn't work yet. We just put her today on the website, so it can be that there are still some bugs. But try it, and please let us know in case it doesn't work. And yeah, you can see her profile. You can see all the information of her, and then you just write me now for free. You have to click in the right thing as well. And so here you can compose the letter. Yeah, that was my fault. I was clicking in the wrong. And here you see, in order to be qualified to send a free letter to feature profile, please check that the following conditions are met. So you have to have a profile photo, because if she has 50 photos and a video and explaining everything about her, I think it's also just fair that that she becomes a photo of you and sees the photos, and that you have your email address verified, and that you have your profile information completed. Because as I said, it's just fair that she knows a little bit about you before she writes back to you. And that also helps you, of course. The better photos you have, the better description you have in the profile, the better. Yeah. And so I will get out of my screen. I think you should see me now normally. Yes. And so this is how you reach out to Hilda. So please, guys, go ahead and do that. She's waiting for you, and she's waiting for you guys to write her. You can also do a video call in case you don't want to write a free letter, which I would recommend doing first. But in case, or any other profile, you can do also a video call. I will also show you my screen one more time, and then it's just that you know how to set up a video call. So if you want to set up a video call with any of our girls, because sometimes you want to talk to them before, see if you have a connection with her before. So if you go on the loveme.com website one more time and you go here on the left hand side and it says phone video call her, right? So you make a click here and then you get to the virtual meetings and phone translation services. Everything is explained on the website, but there's a difference between a normal phone translation and a video call. You can set up either of the two, but this here is for the phone translations and this is for the Skype video or Zoom call. So you have to set up an account. You set up virtual Skype meeting account, and then you just click there. You fill in your information. You fill in the information of the person you want to talk to. And when you have time, then you make the payment, and that's it. Then we get in our local offices, we get the information who you want to talk, and then we reach out to her and then we set up the call. Very easy, very self-explaining, but sometimes it's not so easy. Find it on the website so that you know we have that option and you can find it on the website. And as I said, the featured girl option, reach out to Hilda. You have seen her ID 198519 from Bogota, and then you can write her for free and she will send you or a nice rejection letter if she's not interested, or a nice letter that she is interested. So and let me get back to your questions because you are asking a lot. And so we just have 10 minutes left. So I want to get back to your questions. So let's see. The future gathering and socials for Colombia. What so and when are they coming? So the next tour in April in Medellin. The next one is on the 22nd of April, and then we have a tour coming after that in June in Cartagena, and then we have a double tour in Medellin and Barranquilla, and then we have Cartagena again in November. The Barranquilla Medellin tour is in August. So, but the next one is in a month. So that's why I'm saying make sure that you reserve your spot. It's just a month to go, 1.5 months to go, but it fills up quite quickly right now because everybody wants to go. Everything is open. We are able to do the tour, so everybody wants to go. When is your next tour? Hi, Larry. Yes, the next tour is on the 22nd of April to Medellin. Do the Colombian ladies accept Mexican men and will they come to live in Mexico? That's asking Delgado. Yes, and yes. We had Mexican men. We had quite a few going on dates. We had no problems, and most of the girls are open to live in Mexico as well. As I was saying, they are open to find a serious man and a really nice man, and most of the time it's not very important where you live. I mean, of course, there are preferences, but lots of girls love Mexico. Colombians love Mexico, and it's very nice because you have the language in common, and also some of the cultural features you have in common. So yeah, no problem with Mexico at all. How do women feel about short men? I'm 5.1 tall. No problem, because usually the Latin women are not that tall either. We have all hates, of course, but usually they are open with everything. They're open with religion. Still, they are very religious. Like, they believe a lot in God, but as long as you believe in God, you are on the same page. They are very open to that. They're very open to age ranges. Usually they're very open to skin color, and they're all very open to nations, to countries, and also to hate. So I do not worry about that. There might be a woman who's not interested, but most of the women are interested. And as I said, most of the women are also not very tall here. Eric, hey again. My, oh my, look at those Colombian cuties. Thank you so much, Eric. Yeah, I think they were really pretty girls on the socials. And in general, we have Sly is saying the same, nice looking ladies. Thank you, Sly. Eric is saying the Colombian show should be weekly. Thank you, Eric. Thank you so much. We are working on it. I don't think it will be weekly, but we're getting more footage, more content, we're producing more things for you guys. And so I hope we're going to be able to do this more regularly. But it will at least be once per month. Hopefully we can do it at some point twice per month, but right now once per month. But thank you so much for the compliment. Is there an address in Medellin that I can go to register? Yes, just reach out to us. I think Kirk is going to put all the information down, our media man, in the comments. So if you want, you can write an email and get the address in Medellin. As I said, it's in front of Domino's Pizza in the Calle 10 in the Poblade area. But to get the exact address, please reach out. We send it to you, of course. The Colombian tours are the only ones that have happened so far. Yes, that were the only ones that have happened so far. And yeah, do the tour include the hotel? We already answered that question. Jeff is saying, hi Jeff, hey, good show. Thank you very much. I will send you an email back tomorrow. Thank you very much. Yeah, I just sent you one today, so I'm waiting for your reply for tomorrow. And Chris is giving a really great advice, guys. He's saying, guys, flights are cheap right now. You need to book them now. I'm doing the Costa Rica tour in September and my round trip was less than $330. Wow, cheap. I was looking into the flights to Florida because, as I said, I will be in Florida on the Great Love Debate on this March 17th in West Palm Beach. And the flights are pretty cheap. I have to book them still, but I looked them up yesterday or the day before yesterday. It was $250 for like 2 ways from Barranquilla to Fort Lauderdale. So yeah, cheap flights is a good opportunity to book them right now. The airlines are pretty flexible in canceling, so you don't make a big problem there. Mark is saying, I want to say that you do a very good job with the tours in Colombia, Maria. Oh, thank you so much, Mark. Thank you. I'm very happy to hear that. Yeah, it's not just me. It's not just me. We are a whole staff behind that, and inviting the girls, organizing everything. It's a huge team effort. But thank you so much. We're trying really our best, and want you guys to feel happy with the tours, of course. That is a good question, Brian. Hi, Maria. What is the COVID procedure to enter the country? Yes. So COVID procedure. It's quite normal, good right now. We had some experience with the clients we had on the tours because before it was only required by Colombia to have the PCR test. Now the United States as well is requiring it. So we have to schedule all the COVID tests here in the country as well, and there is no problem. From you guys, you need a PCR test to enter. So this PCR test, most of the clients tell me it's more difficult to do it in the US than actually in Colombia, and it's more expensive in the US than it is in Colombia. And in the US, you can mostly do it at the airports. Most of the airports have testing facilities, and you can do this over sometimes you have to do pre-dates, like that you register there before to get the appointment, or you can just go there and they are there from the morning until the evening. So I would check back with your local airport and ask for the testing sites there. And you need a test maximum 3 days before, 72 hours before you fly in. And you need to register maximum 24 hours before the flight. You have to fill in a migration form you fill in online. And we sent you the link. Don't worry, when you sign up for the tour, we sent you the link where you have to fill that in for the migration. And you do the test, and that's it. And then you are good to go. And when you are in Colombia, we schedule a test 1 day before you leave the country. For example, you fly out tomorrow in the afternoon. It's enough if we schedule the PCR test for today in the morning. You get it back today in the afternoon, and then you are able to fly tomorrow. So we need just less than 12 hours to get the test results back here in Colombia, and the price is around $65 US. So it's quite easy, no problem, and there are a lot of testing facilities here. Don is asking how many girls could actually speak English if I go over there. I've been trying to learn, but I'm having a hard time with Spanish. So yeah, there we go with the language again. No problem, really. I mean, you might think it is a barrier in the beginning. And of course, it's easier if you have the language in common, but it's not an obstacle at all. Like if you are motivated to learn a little bit more and she's motivated to learn English, and you both are motivated to be together, then the language will come, And of course, it's practice. A language, you don't learn a language completely alone, but just by listening to Spanish a lot, and just starting and trying and put some vocabulary together. House, room, like simple things. Please agua, yeah, please water, like little words, and you will get there. Of course, it's a practice, but it's not a problem. How many girls actually speak English? I would say most of them have like contact with the English language, so they are used to at least to it. They have some of them can understand it quite well. Lots of them do language courses, lots of them learn it in university, but it is not always the best teaching, you know. So sometimes they have a basic English, they are not completely fluent, but most of them are at least able to say some words and to be at least English fair. But there are also lots, like I don't want to exaggerate because there are also lots who don't speak it. Like we have a little bit of everything. Depends on the city as well. Cartagena is a more touristy city. Also Barranquilla has a little bit very good education. More girls speak English. Bogota also. It depends a little bit on the girl as well, but most of them are also motivated to learn. Okay, Stan is saying, Maria, don't forget to write me back. I'm trying to get some important questions before I make the journey over there. Stan, I just replied you today. I'm really sorry for replying back late. As I said, we are so busy right now with everything and everybody. And but I just replied you back like an hour ago. And I will also reply you back one more time, no problem. There was another email from you, so I will look into that. Just my recommendations, Stan, any girl you like on a foreign affair on loveme.com, you can reach out to her and via letter or via video call, and you can just do that through the website and see when you know the travel plans when you're going to come. Because this is another tip, guys, what I would recommend you, if you know that you're going to come and you want to also know if she's interested in meeting you, you don't have to write like hundreds of letters before, but if you write her a message, hey, I'm coming in 2 weeks and 3 weeks, I like your profile, are you liking mine as well, what do you think about that, what do you like, and maybe not doing like a whole introduction, this is my house, I want to get married, like not to put too much into it, just like a nice hello letter, how you doing, I like your profile, how you doing, what are you up to, what is your weekend plan, like just yeah, just reach out to her and see how she reacts. So so definitely I would definitely recommend you this because you get the feedback right away from the girls. Cuthbert is asking, you were watching the videos, very informative, thank you, and I would like to take a tour to Colombia. When is the best time to come? The best time to come, you can come all year long, because in Colombia the weather is always nice, it's always warm, it's always tropical, it's always beautiful. So there is not really the best time. Like the main tourist season is January, February, like this season where we are in right now, because at the coast it's a little bit cooler because we have the wind. We have wind from December to March, 3 months of wind, and so you have always a nice breeze and it's very nice at the ocean. But you can come anytime. You can come, a lot of vacation time for Colombians is in July as well. So basically, I think at the coast, really all year long. You have rainy season, you have not rainy season. The rainy season is from May, June to October, November. But still the rainy season, I mean, it rains 2 hours maybe, and then the sun is out again. So it's not, it rains a lot, but it rains a lot in a short amount of time. So basically you can come any time of the year. I would not recommend you so much Christmas, really Christmas time, and also sometimes the New Year's, and also sometimes Easter week, because that's the main where they travel, and they travel a lot with their family. So sometimes it's more difficult to get dates on that dates, but it's still possible. Soma is saying that he's out by the age range of 15 years. Yeah, she's looking for somebody 40 something. Anyway, try it. I mean, you never know. That's why I'm also telling the girls. The girls sometimes give me an age range and said, but if you say, I'm looking up for somebody who's 45, for example, what happens if somebody who's 47 or 48? Yeah, that is okay too. So yeah, then let's put in 48. No, let's stay with 45. Okay, but so that's why I'm saying, even if she says 40, reach out to her and see what she says. More than a no, you will not get. So what do you have to lose? Anyone here from England, UK? Someone is asking, has anyone attended these events before? Look interesting. Thanks in advance. If you want, Sommel, we have a lot of clients who have attended the events as well. So if you want, you can reach out to us, and we can also, I don't know if you remember my client Sam, or also Jerry. We had him on the show as well. So they are very happy to talk to you. If you want somebody who gives you feedback from a client's perspective, we are happy to give you a client's contact information, and you can call them and ask about how the experience is. It's a fun experience. The social are very interactive, very a lot of fun to go to and do so. And yeah, and we do, as I said, games, we do dancing, we do modeling. You meet around 50 to 150 women per night, depends on the social. In Colombia, depends where you go, it might be bigger, might be smaller. In Ukraine, it's usually a little bigger. And yeah, and it's a lot of fun. The girls are, Colombians are very outgoing. They love to dance, and it's usually our socials are very, very, like, the people laugh a lot. Everybody has a good time. That's what we want. We want that everybody has a good time. Guys, you are very interactive today. This is really, really nice. Thank you so much for all the questions. Alexis is asking, how long is the flight from Miami to Barranquilla? It's a straight direct flight, 3 hours, 2 hours and 54 minutes. So very quick. You are there very quick. So Mark, you are saying I'm too old for her since I'm 42 years old. Mark, as I said, 2, 3, 4 years, you never know. She could be the love of your life. So reach out and try, because 2 years is usually not a big deal. So I would recommend you doing it anyway. Robert, thank you for a great webcast live show. Thank you so much, Robert. And happy Women's Day to you. Thank you. Thank you. And hopefully to show tonight, and we'll send all you, and send flowers for Women's Day. Have a good night. Hopefully all you guys, you attended your show tonight, will send you flowers for Women's Day. Thank you, guys. Send me flowers for Women's Day. That would be great. But send maybe the girl you like flowers for Women's Day. I will show you one more time how you can do that, because maybe you don't know how to gift something to one of the girls. So let me see if I can show it to you on the website very quickly as well, so that you know that. So let me show you one more time my screen. And then we're about to end the show as well, because we are basically at the end. So you see my screen now. International Women's Day, send her a gift. So you just basically click here, and then you can see the different gift options, the cities, and how it works. So here you see the gift center, and you just pick the city. So for example, you want to send it to somebody from Colombia. Where's Colombia? There. And say we want to send it to Cartagena. It says only Manizales, Medellin, Cartagena, Barranquilla, but we can deliver to Bogota, we can deliver to any other city as well. So no worries. Even if you have to pick another city, make sure that you write in the comment that it's in another city, and just put the profile in, and that's okay. So you click, for example, now Cartagena, and then you can see the different gift options. And now you're saying, okay, I would love to send her a cake. So you select the gift, right? And then you can say if you want to have a photo while we deliver. And then you put the lady's name, the address, you probably don't know it, so don't put anything in. Then the ID, the phone number, you probably don't have the phone number of her, but her ID. And then the message you want to send with the gift you want to send, like, honey, I'm thinking about you. And then you can just send it. And so you can select in any city of Colombia a gift for any woman you like. So, and Colombian woman, just to give you a little tip, in general, and not just for now, not for Women's Day, they love gifts. I mean, every woman loves gifts. Yeah, every woman loves gifts. But Colombian women are very detail-oriented women, and they love to give gifts, and they love to be attentive with their partner, and they love a gentleman, detail-oriented. They're very detail-oriented, and they love detail-oriented men. And so, yeah, you make really 100+ points if you send her a gift. It's not, I'm not just saying that it really makes a huge difference. And maybe there are less women at the social than usual because of the pandemic. We usually have the same ratio. We always have 8 women per man. So depending how many clients we have, depends how many women we have. So that you know that. And how much is an interpreter? So an interpreter on the socials, you have it included. And so Friday, Saturday, even you don't have to pay anything extra for your interpreters. It's just when you take them afterwards to a date, or if you want to arrange a date on your like a date, and then you want to have an interpreter, then it's $20 per hour. And we have in Colombia, we have a discount. If you use 8 hours, you get 1 hour for free. And yeah, I think that's it for today, guys. So please, please, please reach out to Hilda, reach out to any of our girls. make up your mind if you want to come anytime spontaneously to Colombia, because as I said, everything is open, borders are open, airports are open, hotels are open, even discotheques are open, clubs, bars, restaurants, shops, malls, banks, barber shops, hair shops. You can do everything. It's like normal. The only restrictions we have is using the face mask in the public spaces. Social distancing, you get your temperature measured, and that's basically it. So you keep in mind that you do your COVID test before you come, maximum 3 days before you enter the country and you leave the United States. But as I said, like if you do your test today, you get it back negative in 3 days, then you are good to go. And you can reach out to us, any profile you like. We can set up a date. Any profile you like, we can set up a video call. Any profile you like, you can send a letter, and you can just come and give us the IDs. We do the dates for you, organize the dates for you. And guys, it was a real pleasure to be today again on the show. There was a question. I'm sorry, I forgot this question because somebody asked me about the Florida Great Love debate. Because I will be there on the 17th of March, as I said, and we have the meet and greet afterwards. And you were asking me, you want to have more information. I don't see the question right now, but one of you guys asked for more information. So if you want to have more information, how to get the tickets, what is the Great Love debate, how to meet me, how to see me, where to meet me, Kirk put all the links below the video, and so you can just click there and you get all the information from the meet and greet and from the show for the Great Love debate. Guys, it was a pleasure to be here tonight. Thank you so much for your interaction. Thank you for the nice words, for the comments, for the questions. And I love that you like the new footage. And I would love to see you on our Medellin tour on the 22nd of April. Guys, make sure sign up, do that soon, because we have a lot of spaces already reserved. So please make sure that you sign up so that you can take the opportunity to meet one of our lovely ladies. And thank you so much for being with me tonight. And I'm looking forward to the next show. See you soon. Herself and who she is. Hola Hilda, ¿cómo estás? How are you?
Hola, ¿cómo estás? Muy bien, gracias.
She's doing good, and she's saying hi to you guys too. Hilda, what are you doing? Who are you? Tell us a little bit more about you. Hilda, ¿quién eres? ¿Qué haces? Por favor, cuéntanos un poquito más sobre ti.
Bueno, mira, como te comentaba inicialmente, mi nombre es Hilda, tengo 28 años, soy profesional en bienes raíces, soy evaluadora profesional también, hace 9 años, también soy modelo, lo hago más como hobby. También estoy con varias academias aquí en Colombia de modelaje. No sé qué más quieras saber de mí.
Está buenísimo. Hilda is a very professional woman. Hilda works in real estate. This is her profession. She also works professionally in evaluation of buildings. So if you want to sell your apartment, she's the one who tells you what is the exact price, how much it is, what you can ask for it, the asking price. And she is also works as a model, more as a hobby, but she does do model jobs. She's very beautiful, and yeah, she is a part-time model, and she works with different agencies in Colombia. Hilda, qué bueno, qué chévere realmente. Entonces me imagino que eres una mujer bastante ocupada. ¿Tú tienes tiempo para una relación? I imagine, as I hear, that you are quite occupied and quite professional. Do you have time for a relationship?
Claro, digamos que hay tiempo para todo, ¿no? Hay tiempo para dedicar un poquito, obviamente un poquito más al trabajo, me encanta trabajar, soy una mujer que aspira a muchas cosas grandes, obviamente trabajando, pero sí, digamos que para todo se le puede sacar un tiempo.
She said yes, of course, there's time. It's a matter of priorities, and right now she is hardworking and she works a lot, but definitely she has time for a relationship. This is why she joined us. Eso es porque nos viniste a la agencia, ¿cierto? Porque estás buscando algo serio.
Correcto, sí.
Yeah, that's why she joined. And why did you join? Who are you looking for? ¿Por qué participaste y quién estás buscando? ¿Qué tipo de hombre? What kind of man?
Bueno, estoy buscando, pues sí me gustaría conocer una persona extranjera, pues que tenga, no sé, ambiciones altas, que sea una persona, pues que quiera mantener algo realmente serio. em, no sé qué otra cosa, pues digamos que lo que buscamos, pues la mayoría de mujeres es buscar algo estable, una relación seria, y pues digamos que sí, eso es lo que en sí busco, una relación seria, algo que sea estable.
¿Y te gustaría casarte? Would you like to get married?
Sí, me gustaría casarme y pues como tal, ahorita no tengo pensado como tener hijos en este momento, pero sí de pronto más adelante, y si no, pues digamos que no habría ningún problema.
She is saying that she is looking for a serious relationship, she's looking for marriage, and also to form a family. She's open to also have more children. I'm going to ask her about her family situation right now, but she's open to have more children. If not, that's fine, but she's open to. Y tú tienes hijos, ¿cierto? Ya tienes hijos. ¿Quiénes son? ¿Cómo se llaman? ¿Cuántos años tienen? Hilda has children, so I'm asking her how old they are, what's their names, and that details a little bit more about them.
Bueno, mi hija mayor tiene 11 años, se llama Ángela Sofía, y mi otra más chiquitica tiene 7 años, va a cumplir 8 años y se llama Ainara Forero.
Hilda has two girls, two children, two girls. One is 11 years old and her name is Angela, and the other one is 7 years old. She will turn 8 and her name is Anara.
Ainara.
Ainara, okay. And how do you do that? ¿Cómo lo haces? Una mamá con dos hijas, trabajando bastante, me imagino no es fácil. As a single man with two children and working, I imagine it's not easy. How do you do it?
Sí, digamos que el tiempo, a mí se me facilita mucho es en el sentido, yo tengo una niñera, una empleada, que pues obviamente tengo el tiempo para ir a trabajar y tengo tiempo pues para dedicarle a las niñas y en el tiempo que yo no estoy pues está la niñera.
Qué bueno. She has saying yes, she has a nanny. When she works, she has a nanny who takes care of her children, and when she doesn't work, then she is with her children. Yes. And Hilda, you were saying you are looking for a foreigner. Tú estás diciendo que estás buscando un extranjero. Why? ¿Por qué? Why not a Colombian man? ¿Por qué no un hombre colombiano?
Me gustaría en el sentido de, obviamente, poder viajar. Yo salgo mucho del país, más que todo también a Estados Unidos, conozco mucho Estados Unidos, pero sí me gustaría, digamos, como darle otro futuro también a mis hijas, otro futuro también de vida. Para mí, me gustaría emplear lo que sé, que son los bienes raíces, allá en Estados Unidos, en Miami, bueno, no sé, aprender inglés, construir como tal un futuro también mejor para mis hijas y para mí. Entonces, por eso me gustaría también hacerlo con una persona que sea extranjera.
Y tú tienes visa a Estados Unidos, qué bueno.
Sí, mis hijas
Okay.
también.
Ah, qué bueno, okay. Okay, Hilda is saying that she has a visa to the United States as well as her both girls, and she has been to the United States often. She loves the culture. She's looking for a foreigner because, yeah, she really fell in love with the culture, and she would love. She can imagine. I will ask her a little bit more if she can move, if she imagined to move. But she said, as she was already several times there, and as she works in real estate, she can imagine a life there. Entonces, si te puedes imaginar una vida en Estados Unidos, vivir allá, ¿te gustaría vivir en otro país?
Sí, sí, me encantaría. Digamos que esa también es de las opciones que yo tengo en la cabeza, que pues el futuro de mis hijas y mío no está acá, sino estaba por fuera.
Okay. Yes, she's very clear. She said she always felt that her future is not in Colombia and that she would love to live in another country and would love to have also a better future, better education for her children in another country. And your country, el país que tú prefieres, your preferred country, is it United States, es Estados Unidos o también hay otros países que te interesan?
No, también pueden ser otros países, pues digamos, me llama mucho la atención pues Estados Unidos porque es el país que más he visitado. He visitado ahí unas 10 veces Estados Unidos.
Wow.
Sí,
Okay.
bastantes. Y digamos, pues Europa, bueno, digamos que sí, lo importante sí es para buscar el futuro más que todo de mis hijas también.
Okay. She's saying she's open to other countries, of course, as well. It's just that the United States is the country she most visited. She has been there over 10 times. And so that's why she can imagine, she liked it and she can imagine to live there. ¿Y a dónde viajaste en Estados Unidos? Where did you go? What did you visit in the United States?
Bueno, hace poquito me fui de viaje con mis hijas a California. Estuve viviendo, no conocía Los Ángeles, Las Vegas, San Francisco, hicimos
Qué
un
bonito.
muy bonito, sí. Aunque todo estaba cerrado, estaba el tema mucho más complicado, pero por lo menos allá he viajado muchas veces a la Florida. Me interesa mucho el tema de la Florida, me parece que es un tema muy interesante. A Washington, a Boston, he viajado también. Pues sí, conozco un poco.
Bastante.
Sí.
She went like shortly. ¿Cuándo fuiste? ¿Cuándo la última vez?
En diciembre, enero, final.
Hace un mes. Okay. She just went in December and January to California. She went to Los Angeles with her daughters, to Las Vegas because she didn't know it there. She has been several times to Florida and she really loves Florida. She loves the climate and also has been to Washington, to Boston and to other places in the United States. Bien viajada realmente, qué bueno. Qué bueno. ¿Y tú tienes familia allá o cómo hiciste en enero?
Pues no, allá en California no tengo. Sí tengo una hermana
Vacaciones.
que vive en la Florida.
Ok.
Miami, sí, entonces, pero pues digamos que no tenemos mucha conexión. Entonces, siempre que he viajado, pues lo he hecho así de manera vacaciones, con las niñas y pues conociendo.
Okay. Yeah, she has a brother who lives in Florida, but she has been most of the times going on vacation, so just with her and her daughters to visit the United States. Okay. Y hablamos sobre el hombre un poquito más. Let's talk a little bit about the men. She's looking for a hardworking man who has goals in her life in his life that is important for her. And what about the age? ¿Qué edad te gustaría o qué estás abierta a qué edad que el hombre, tu futura pareja, tendría?
Bueno, pues me gustaría encontrar a alguien de mi misma edad o un poco más. Podríamos estar hablando de entre los 27, 28 años a 40 años.
Okay, perfecto. She's open to meet somebody from 27, 28 until 40, more or less, so that you have an idea about the age range. And ¿qué más? What else? ¿Qué hobbies tienes? What hobbies do you do? What do you have? What do you do in your free time?
Bueno, aparte de lo del modelaje, digamos que mis hobbies son bailar, me encanta bailar, me gusta la música, el reggaetón, aunque no entiendo mucho lo del inglés, pero también me gusta lo que es el urbano, el hip hop, el reggae, el R&B, digamos todo este tipo de música, me encanta escuchar música a toda hora. Trabajando también me encanta escuchar música. ¿Qué más te cuento yo? Pues me gusta manejar, me gusta conducir.
Ok, qué chévere.
Sí, me gusta las salidas al aire libre, la naturaleza, hacer planes así de ir a cascadas, ir a conocer nuevos sitios. No me gusta quedarme encerrada, me estresa. Me
No, la
gusta el aire
pandemia.
libre. Sí, un estrés horrible, pero sí, me encanta viajar, me encanta conocer costumbres, todo esto, sí.
Nuevas. Okay, yeah, she's a very active person, Hilda. She loves to travel, she loves to dance, she loves modeling, that is one of her hobbies as well. She loves dancing, she loves music. She says she's listening to music all the time. It can be various types of music, can be reggaeton, reggae, hip hop, R&B. In general, she likes music, she likes dancing, and yeah, traveling, outdoors activities, being outside, doing new things. She doesn't like to be like closed all the time in a room, like doing new things and having new experiences. Okay, and ¿por qué no te, digamos, por qué te hizo difícil encontrar una pareja en Colombia? ¿No te gustan los colombianos? ¿Siempre te llamaba la atención o era como no funcionó? I'm asking what happened with the Colombian man.
Bueno, en realidad, en mi corta edad, pues digamos, no he tenido opciones de parejas. La única pareja con la que yo estuve fue con el papá de mis hijos, con el cual conocí a los 16 años, muy jovencita, y pues decidí tener un bebé a los 18 años. Entonces he tenido 12 años de estar con esta pareja, entonces ya decidí terminar las cosas y pues sí, me interesa establecerme con una persona que sea seria, con una persona que en realidad pueda brindarme un futuro a mí y a mis hijas, y pues preferiblemente lo hago que no sea pues colombiana, sino que sea extranjera.
Y además porque te gusta, te llama la atención vivir en otro país también, ¿no? Creo que es eso también, ¿no?
Sí, también.
She's saying that she hadn't had the opportunity to have more relationship with a Colombian man except for the father of her children. They were a couple when they became a couple when she was 16, and they decided to have a baby young at 18, and they were together I think for 12 years, and things didn't work out, but yeah, she wants to give herself a new opportunity, and as she's very fascinated with other cultures, and as well as she has traveled to the United States, that's why she's looking for somebody from another country. Okay, Hilda, I don't know, si tú tienes algo, quizás alguna última saludito, quizás tu futura pareja está mirando ese video. Entonces, no sé, quizás le podemos mandar un pequeño saludo, algunas palabras, a ver que quizás te anima a escribirte. I'm saying that maybe Hilda can send some final words to her future partner who's hopefully watching this video.
Bueno, pues a la persona o a mi futuro esposo, pues me gustaría decirle que, digamos, las cualidades que yo tengo son muchas, entre obviamente, pues está la manera profesional de trabajar, me encanta trabajar, me encanta salir adelante también por mis medios, aparte, pues me considero una mujer bonita. Eso no se le puede dudar. Está para adelante, entonces pues espero poder encontrar esa persona que digamos cumpla con todo eso, esos aspectos, y que yo también pueda llenar un poco también en esa persona. Y pues soy muy divertida, soy muy alegre, entonces eso también es algo que es muy importante para una relación, mantenerla viva, mantenerla alegre. Y pues nada, espero encontrar esa persona que estoy buscando lo más pronto posible y pues realizar una vida, que es lo que esperamos todos.
Perfect. Hilda is saying she's sending a greeting to you and she is looking forward to meet you. She's saying she thinks that she is a person who has a lot to offer as well, and she is a hardworking, professional woman, attractive, as she is saying, and she is very attractive, and she is very joyful, and yeah, wants to bring a lot of her energy into this special relationship she's looking for. And so she hopes that you reach out and don't be shy, just call her, give a call us, write her a letter, and so that you both can get to know each other and